Same day, different bike, different day, same bike. Different day, same bike, yeah. So let's throw some parts on and clean some parts. There are like some levers, some shifters, I'm not sure which one to use, some brakes. Changing the crank from a 3x to 2x. And is the camera even rolling? I'm always paranoid. Yes, it is. I had some, I don't know where I got them, some used alloy rings that fit the crank. Yeah, let's just throw it on. It's not that complicated. You can be so creative building bikes. Like every time I go on Instagram or somewhere, I see something I haven't seen before. Somebody throwing a part on a bike that shouldn't be there. And it's cool. I kind of have the suspicion that this is going to be too close. I think we're running into a problem here. It's not that complicated. You know, I'm a second-hand kind of guy, and I've got something really important that you need to have as a bike person, I guess. It's just my stuff drawer. And I've already found some spaces that might work, but I already found out gotta sort my stuff drawer. Kind of really like the look of the crank now. Really matches these guys now, like the black and silver. Cleaning the BB. Nice. It's nice! Just a bit of rust. It's gonna be fine. Rust and grease. The stories of legends. I mean, a lot of bikes are just held together by rust and grease. Or mostly rust, to be honest. I mean, just a little bit of corrosion, but they're mostly fine. Let's get everything nice and packed in here. By the way, if you don't have a grease gun, get one. And for my next magic trick, you're gonna see me struggle putting in a BB. Just like that. Ah. And I can't really talk like this. So, that's just not smart. Not smart. We can already put some grease on the spindle of the BB for later. So you want to set up a BB a bit too tight, because the ring will pull it out a bit. And now it's the good part. And we are reusing the old rusty screws, because bikes are allowed to have a little bit of rust sometimes, just like pets are allowed to have a little bit of salami. There we go. something, it's not straight. It's not that complicated. Oh no. Put the bolts on and see. What's the solution? But yeah. I mean, it's a cheap bike buildoff, so sometimes you gotta change plans when you're building a bike on a budget. And the good thing is, this will give me some room in the future to improve the bike. We have a problem. It's not that complicated. Cannot put the derailleur lower. But let's do something fun. Well, the last thing for today, which is doing the cockpit setup. Put on the Shogun lever. Let's first kind of figure out our brake lever position. I think that's good. Yeah. I mean, also looks kind of nice. Nice! Does it make sense to have horns here? That's the big question. For now, I'm gonna do no horns. And we're just gonna put it right here. Not on the bar, but right here. Funky sound. Lights off. Originally, I wanted to call it a day 2 days ago and wrap up the video, but it didn't really quite sit with me because I figured out I don't really like the chainring setup, so I'll put the middle ring that was originally on the crank on there, and I think it's a 42, so it will be better, although it's oval. Oh no. Do I realize now that I have to take off the crank? It's not that complicated. Which I didn't want it to do. Yep. There are some people playing games next door, so I hope it's not too loud. And we can quickly change up our crank. And then I have something different planned. This one's oversized. And I don't remember if you have to turn it clockwise or counterclockwise one mounting point. I think you have to turn it this way, but I'm not sure. To basically counter the way they made this. Originally I wanted to finish the video last time I was filming, and I came back on it because I thought to myself, you know, I'm just not satisfied with how I ended up on this bike. So we got a 40-tooth chainring on the outside and a 22 on the inside, which is kind of the bailout gear, if you want to call it. the get out of jail free card. Or get up the hill free. So now we just gotta find the high spot. And then adjust the derailleur accordingly. This useless, everything that's happening under there. I just sort of modifying the derailleur. This little guy. All this needs change. And let's figure out how we do this. But first we gotta take it off. And for that, we gotta take off the chain. Woo! Little chain snag there. Yeah. So the scratch already was there. Oopsie. I have the feeling this camcorder gives this whole YouTube thing kind of like a home video vibe. Let's make it nice and tight so we don't lose the screw. And then quickly clean up the shop and go somewhere. Not telling you where. Hey Sami. We're at Sami's shop to modify the derailleur and make it shorter. This is Sami.
Hi. Do you think LX and Exage LX means luxury?
No, I think it's for large. For that large chainring. So now we just gotta get something to fill in that gap. So let's look for that. Oh. I think an old spoke will do. So ist ja.
Naja, dann würde das ja dem so ein bisschen.
Ja. Ja.